Prohibition is a board game based on real historical events that had happened in the 1920s America. During the time, it appeared that the society was constrained by the 18th Amendment, which documented the abolishment of all alcohol. Yet deep down, speakeasies were prospering, criminals were increasing, and governments were corrupted. The game required players to strategically place and analyze not only your own, but also others' possession deck, to search for moonshines while protecting your own. Based on 5 real historical figures, this game recreated the most authentic life of 5 seemingly normal citizens who act normal under the light but fight in the dark to get their hands on more moonshines. 5 players are required to play the game. Each took on the role of one of the 5 bootleggers, with its unique privileges and flaws. For example, the character Gangster, based on the biggest gang leader at the time, Al Capone, held the biggest amount of money in his pocket as well as an additional revolver when game starts. This is one of the 5 personal possession deck, with 10 slots to hide possessions. Game starts with all possession cards facing down in the deck, representing that the possessions are hidden. The game is separated into 3 parts: day market, night market, and night gathering. Day market is when players sell items for money to purchase during the night market. Night market is when players purchase possessions in sequence. And night gathering is when the real fight starts, when players attempted to steal or snitch on others' hidden possessions. Only in the night gathering can players take turns to attempt to steal others' moonshine by flipping up one card at a time. When moonshines are flipped, it automatically becomes an NP bottle that adds to the overall counting of moonshine for the stealer at the end of the game. When items are flipped, on the other hand, they remain transparent for the rest of the game, which increases the possibility of stealing a moonshine later on. Night gathering is also when players can flip up their own cards to use its special functions. But note that the principle of the game is that once a card is flipped, there's no way of flipping it back. Thus, memorization of specific cards' location is also important. All cards are separated into 2 categories: items and moonshines. Items include ones for pure distractions or ones with special usabilities, such as revolver for threatening and jewelry for corrupting. The ultimate goal for all is to hide the moonshine cards among all possessions and gain as much moonshines as possible at the end of the game. Game will enter the last round if all moonshines are hid inside somewhere in the possession deck.